Welcome back to the Plays with Cars YouTube channel and our second update on our garage rehab. So those of you following the last 2 weeks have known that our garage has been kind of a mess, and I've been spending at least 15 minutes a day working on it to make it more usable. So we haven't done anything like painting or shelving or stuff like that. Right now we're just trying to get the clutter out, get the garbage out, get everything put where it belongs, and we have made some serious progress. So let's go over it. First of all, you can see here we can actually make it to our workbench area. Got the jacks and everything all under there with the jack stands and whatnot. What we have up here is last week this was more cleared off. Now it's more cluttered again, but this is actually organized. What we've got going on is everything in this box is for the Boxster. Everything in this box is for the Audi S4. Everything in that pile back there is for the 944 S2, and everything in this little box here is for the Flex. This big box is all the spares for the S2 that came with it. But basically, these parts were scattered absolutely everywhere through here, and I had no idea what I had. And I'm apparently really good at buying cabin filters, never installing them. I've got one for the Flex. I've got one for the old Audi, for Trace, the A4. And then I had not one, but two for the Mazda 5, a car we haven't owned in 2 years. That whole pile right there, that is all parts for the Mazda 5. So we got another fellow GRMer that just bought a Mazda 5, and we're going to be mailing all that off to him because I can't use it and I'm tired of it taking up room in my garage. So that will get rid of that whole pile there. And notice, see here as well, we've got room. We've got some workbench going on. You can see the pegboard again. That normally lives in the Flex. It'll go back in there in just a moment. But yeah, we've uncovered and gotten floor clear. And as you can see, the 944 has been out and back in. Went for a drive this week. Over here, we've got everything more, kind of put together on where it belongs and what it does. We hung up the race ramps, figured out these are actually really easy to hang because they're super duper light and they have those handles up on the top. But yeah, everything was going well there. And then over here, you can see there's a blank shelf there too. And we found a power plug, which even though there's power plugs in the ceilings and over here, there's not a lot in the walls. For example, there's nothing over here, which is really hard because that's where we want to put the chest freezer. So still trying to figure that out. Over here, you can see boxes have definitely made some progress. These are just some recycling that needs to go out on the next recycling run. Inside the cabinet, this one wasn't being used. It's going to hold food eventually because those two cabinets are both going to go over there as the pantry area. And the other one is full of food. But this one we decided is going to hold little boxes for now while we get this figured out. But you can see I have sacrificed at least 2/3 of my box collection now. In order to do that, we got the shelves back in the Blaster. Obviously, we talked about that last time. Over here, we've got more Boxster parts, and unfortunately, there's more incoming. I could only find one of these, the vent screens. I ended up buying a pair of them and a driver's side cat that isn't blown. Is that? That is. Hey, look, that's another air filter laying around. I'm really good at that. But anyways, we got some parts coming for the Boxster. I need to go through these and get rid of this stuff because we don't need another set of headlights and another set of taillights. So trying to make that go away. This is kind of the corner we're down to that's still kind of just piled. Everything else has been pretty well gone through. You can see we've got room around everything, and everything else is, getting pretty organized these days, especially compared to what it looked like just 14 days ago. But this pile right here is still a problem. What we've got here is the pile of brakes from the Audi S4. I actually have a guy in the Audi Club coming on Saturday to pick those up, so that'll get rid of this pile. This here is of all the new workbench storage stuff for our hobby desk. So hopefully that'll be moving inside here sooner or later with a hobby desk. Couple of spare kitchen chairs, which we should find some storage for in the house. This lamp I'm going to bring to work on Friday. And then I kind of don't really know what the rest of that stuff is. So I got some boxes to go through. I clearly have a bunch of packing things. But yeah, we still got to address that so that we can get to the wood, so that we could put the subfloor in, so that we could put the flooring in, so that all of this can go and all of that can go. And we'll go from there. But we've taken this gigantic elephant of a problem, and I mean, look at it. It's not great, by no means, but compared to 2 weeks ago, go back and watch that video. This was an absolute sty. You couldn't even see the danger box. It was so covered in boxes. You couldn't see the Boxster. It was covered in stuff. So got the Boxster uncovered, got the S2 uncovered, definitely got the garage working again, able to do things in it, and just going to keep chipping away. So I still got to do my 15 minutes today. And then, we'll have another update next Wednesday. So definitely look out for that. But thanks for following along. You guys watching this on YouTube, and especially all the GRMers on the forum, are keeping me honest so that I'm actually out here every day doing something and making some progress on this. And, it's really nice to be able to actually stand back all the way this far now and see the cars again. It's been a while since I've been able to do that. And, you got to appreciate the progress that's been made. So, yeah, that's how we're doing here at the garage and the Plays with Cars YouTube channel. And stick around and see what happens next week.